All right, guys, today we're going to check out TLC Extreme Cheapskates. Watching this show, I'm just like, dude, there's no way that some of this stuff is real. And the craziest parts are when these people like go out on dates. I'm like, who would actually date these people? And the way they act on the dates, I'm like, there's no chance somebody's giving you a second date after this. So anyway, let's check out these Extreme Cheapskates love stories, the cheapest love stories of all time. Seductive music. Weird
different
old
from other couples
toilet.
because we do things that others don't. When we do our showers together, it's strictly 2 minutes. There's no hanky-panky at all. A 2-for-1 type deal. We just get in and out so that we conserve our energy, our money.
2 minutes hanky-panky. Okay, honestly, I don't think showering with a partner saves you any money at all because you just get in each other's way. Like, I feel like you could just take a quicker shower by yourself. Anytime my wife tries to get in the shower with me, it just takes longer because I got to stand outside the water. Unless you have a double faucet head, then it's not going to get done any quicker. Like, just shower separately, 1 minute each.
Bathroom routine saves them hundreds of dollars each year on water, electricity, and toiletries.
I doubt that.
Rick uses the suds from my hair on his hair.
In this show, they always come up with like, oh, this saves them this much money per year. I'm like, can you actually break that down? Because I don't think that's true. Water is like pretty damn cheap. Like, I don't know, my water bill is probably $40 a month or something. Maybe 80 on like the worst month ever. So I don't know, how cheap can your water bill really get?
So that it's like 2-for-1 on the shampoo.
Got some more? I need some more.
One bottle of shampoo lasts us like 8 months between the both of us.
Again, with the shampoo thing, like that's not how it works. Like if you both just use a tiny amount, it's the same as using slightly more and sharing it. What are you talking about? Just use a little dollop. Like sharing it doesn't help.
Yeah, I have a minute left.
We actually share the razor. First, she'll shave under her armpits, and I'll actually shave my face. After a while, this will get dull. We actually sharpen it by rubbing it up and down on the denim jeans. It'll last several months instead of just, a couple of weeks.
Dude, a 2-blade razor lasting multiple months? I feel like that's not true. And then they're like sharpening it prison style by just rubbing it on concrete or something. They're just like, it's sharp, dude. And I feel like razors, you get a certain amount of use out of them. So sharing it, again, doesn't save you any money. Like if you had 2 razors, you'd both get like 50 uses or however. I don't know. I don't think it's fucking 50, but you both get like 20 uses or whatever. But, when it goes over a certain amount of hairs, it gets dull, especially on man's hair because man's hair is so coarse. I feel like I probably wear out a razor way quicker than my wife because her hairs are just like soft little, But yeah, again, I don't think sharing, I think you get a number of uses out of it, period. Like sharing doesn't help.
We save like $200 at least in razors because one packet of razors is like $25 sometimes.
Okay, you save $200 in razors if you use a new razor every single time, but most people don't do that. So if you use your razor, I don't know, I probably use mine 10 times, I'd say. And they're nice ones. They're not like 2 freaking little razors. They're like the Harry's 5-blade ones. I probably use it 10 times most before it gets too dull and I'm like scratching my face up. Yeah, I don't think you save $200 by using the razor multiple times. Okay, because she said, okay, a pack is $25, but you're only going to spend $200 a year or whatever if you only use your razor one time. But most people use it multiple times. Even the little janky ones, they're going to use 4 or 5 times. But the nicer ones are going to use 10 to 15 times before they switch out the blades. So if you go by that, then nobody's going to be spending $200 on razors a year unless you use it once or twice. Then maybe you're saving $200. But if you compare it to a normal person's use, you're probably saving $50.
Time's up.
By keeping their joint speed shower to just 2 minutes, the parents have sliced their monthly water bills in half.
Deodorant, we actually share that too. And we're only allowed 1 wipe per armpit.
1 wipe.
And so when we do that, it serves deodorant.
Okay, I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing deodorant. I share deodorant with my wife too. But limiting it to 1 swipe, like, does it even help? Okay, especially for a man, because a man, you got armpit hair. I don't think it's getting on the skin unless you kind of rub it in there, unless he shaves his armpits. But he wouldn't shave his armpits because that's going to use up his razor money, and that's going to be 25 cents. So you can't do that. So, yeah, I don't think that 1 swipe. This dude's probably got BO like a mofo.
We're so cheap that we share our tooth floss.
What the fuck?
There you go.
That's the grossest. This is the weirdest one so far.
Date night at the parents means calculating utility usage.
Do you have the percentages on the gas?
While keeping
They look
separate
like
bank
siblings.
accounts is a regular practice in many marriages, there's nothing common about the way Rick and Carissa split their expenses.
Even though this might seem a little boring to some people, we actually love it because we're really competitive and we get into it. And whoever saves the most has bragging rights for the rest of the month.
The parents plan to save $1 on every major life event to come.
Cheapest deal that we can possibly get. I mean, we're gonna be dead, so might as well, right?
Yeah, I understand saving money on that. Like, if I die, I don't want my wife to spend thousands of dollars on a coffin and shit. Like, bro, burn me, throw my ashes in a plastic container or throw them on the ground. I don't care. I'm dead, dude. You're gonna be so sad. I don't want you planning and spending all this money. Like, who cares about freaking after death crap, being buried in a nice coffin? Oh, bury me in a Rolls Royce. Bro, throw my body in the ground. I don't care. Let the bugs eat it. Why are we going to hide it in a box? No one's going to dig up my bones later and be like, oh, here's Brennan's bones. You want to look at them?
Rick and I had this idea. We want to just have one burial, one funeral, one everything. If he dies first, because he's older and he's a guy, then we can bury him and then just exhume him when I die and then bury me with him. And that way it's just one casket, one everything. It just makes more sense. Can we do that?
It's a very weird request.
I feel like this is fake for the show. Like, there's no way. If they really wanted to save money, they would just do cremation. That's like the cheapest way. You can literally get like, I don't know how much it costs. Probably less than $200 to get cremated. I'm not sure. But you can literally get like a free box from the cremation place. Like, you don't even have to get an urn. So if they're trying to save money, I don't think they're even going to spend money on a coffin. I feel like the show was like, what are you going to do when you die? And they're like, oh, we haven't really thought about that. And they're like, what if you shared a coffin? And what if we go down to the coffin place and ask them a stupid question on camera so we can get that for the show? And they're like, yeah, okay. But really, these people being that cheap, they're just going to cremate themselves.
Exhume a loved one and then place the new dead person in with that casket.
Do you have any big enough to fit two of us?
Well, you just have to be on top
And
of
that's
each other.
traumatizing. If you're going to pull up
Okay.
the bones, because your family members are going to be the ones that have to do it. Probably your kids, and what they're going to pull up dad's bones and then put mom on top. So you're not going to have a viewing. If you have a viewing, what are you going to do with dad's bones? That seems traumatizing. There's no way anyone would even allow this. This show's, oh my God, they make shit up, I swear.
I'm really excited because we finally settled on a coffin and we're just gonna share one. And he let us put a deposit down. The price is locked. We're good to go.
New York City dating is very competitive. The women expect to be wined and dined. I'm Matt Nagan, and I consider myself one of the cheapest dates in New York.
Matt's salary leaves
Yeah, dude,
him
I
with
feel like girls in New York, especially the hot ones, they're not going to be down with this cheap shit, dude. They're looking for a millionaire guy who will take you all the nice restaurants, who can afford his own apartment that's not a closet. They probably expect more than the LA girls. You want to go to a real small town in Kentucky, and maybe you'll get you a diamond in the rough hottie. But in New York, you're going to get you a 1 or a 2. Even the 3s there expect a millionaire.
$1,000 a month for discretionary spending. But he's not about to part with his cash for romance.
So I have 4 different jars that comprise my major expenses. Laundry jar, transport jar, phone jar. I like to get my coins right from the source. My laundry coins come from the laundromat.
Oh, he
My
finds them.
transport cards come from Metro cards I found on the subway platform.
Do they actually
I love
work?
dating, but I do have one cardinal rule, which is try not to spend any more money than is in your love jar.
Matt has been known, one of his signature moves is when he's out to dinner, he'll bring a bottle of pre-made wine in his pocket.
You mix a little bit of a red and a white, it combines into a very refreshing rosé.
You know, when the waiter
I don't think
comes
that's how it
to
works.
ask for a drink order, he'll send the waiter away and he'll pull out a bottle.
They're 2 different brands, but you can't really tell the difference.
Bro, there is no girl on this planet. Okay, you could do this. Once you get married and you're like very close to someone and you both like to save money, she'd probably be cool with that. But going on a first date, meeting a new girl, pulling out a bottle and bro, the sticker's scratched up and shit. Like, it doesn't even have like a nice sticker on it. Like maybe if it was a new bottle and it didn't look like janky shit, she'd be like, that's a little weird, but okay, we'll do it. But if it's a janky bottle, bro, and she doesn't know if you put anything in it because you're already a weirdo because you're trying to save like money and you got like a wrinkled shirt. She doesn't know if you put like roofies in it and you're like, no, I got my own wine, dude. It's just wine. Trust me. You want to fucking drink? No, dude. She doesn't want a glass of your nasty wine that you probably put roofies in.
So I happen to live next to a funeral parlor. Every day I see people going in there. And later in the day, the manager or funeral director will get rid of his flowers. I'm gonna snag a couple of flowers, and she won't know the difference. I mean, flowers are flowers, okay?
That's true. I do hate spending money on flowers, dude. That's the one thing that I absolutely hate about dating, marriage, whatever. The girls like flowers. Why, dude? They're like expensive and they're dumb. What do? They're colorful and they smell okay. Like, I don't think flowers even smell that good. People always say flowers smell good. I'm like, they smell okay. They don't smell good. You know what smells good? Glade air freshener, dude. That smells good. Flowers just smell like plants that, I don't know. They're not that good, dude. But like, spending money on flowers is so annoying. If I lived next to a funeral parlor that was throwing their flowers out, I'd probably make a bouquet out of that shit too.
Free flower score saves him $30 off the cost of a basic bouquet.
I heard that she expects a really nice, high-end date, and I want to go all out. So I'm gonna get some free samples from the supermarket. Just put it all together in a little picnic.
What? How's that going all out? I'm telling you, these people spend so much time and energy trying to save a buck, where if they would put that energy elsewhere, they could make so much money and they wouldn't need to worry about this, dude. Like, you know how much time it takes to go to a store, collect samples, go find Metro cards, look for coins in a laundromat. This shit all takes so much time. If he had like some kind of good idea or even just sold some kind of service or product, he could probably make so much more than he's saving doing this dumb crap.
Leave some for the public.
Is it all right?
Ask management.
Can I get one more muffin, please?
Matt will do anything to save a penny.
How many do you have?
I got like 25 or something, but...
Oh my God! I never seen a guy take so many free samples.
Got those flowers on 14th
Ask
Street
them for
by
a
the funeral home.
sample.
Yes, I did.
They can see.
In the garbage, and I was...
I know.
I have a hot date. I'm just trying to impress him.
Yeah.
With dead person's flowers
Yeah,
and munched up muffins.
And this is 50.
I don't think it's gonna go so well.
No, I think it's the thought that counts.
Well,
Oh my God.
I'm ready for my date, and I'm sure it's gonna be
I mean,
big success.
if there's free samples and it doesn't say take one, then I guess you're fine, right?
And he thought that there would be some kind of love connection between me
Okay,
and
this girl's
Matt,
wearing like a
so
nice
he offered to set
outfit.
us up on a date. Hi.
She's pretty.
Hey,
I'm Leela.
Matt, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, I'm creepy.
I
Nice to
got
meet
you
you.
these flowers.
Oh, thank you.
No
There's no
worries.
way she's gonna like
That's
him.
really nice.
He has such a
He's
weird
really
vibe.
Sweet guy. He did bring me flowers, which were really nice.
Sweet guy, like
That's
someone
a nice dress you have on.
you put in the friend zone, but don't actually, would never even actually hang out with as a friend.
Flattering.
Thank you.
She's normal. You could tell.
As soon as you sit down in these places, they bring out some chips and salsa. And then by the time they're ready to take the main course, we've skedaddled. I think it's time we go.
Are we not going to order food?
Let's go. Get your stuff. It's okay. Get the flowers.
Tonight, I've only had chips and salsa and a half a glass of water. So.
Dude, she's pretty. And if he had any chance with her, which I don't think he ever would, but spending some money might be a good idea, dude. On this one, she's way out of your league. You might want to actually try. He blew it. He blew it already. I mean, I think he has a weird look in his eye, you know what I mean? He looks down. He's a little off-putting. And just has a weird vibe. So I don't think he had any chance with her to begin with. But if you see her coming in, she's pretty and normal, you might want to like order a burrito, you know, let her have some. Spend $20, dude, for the slight chance that she might hang out with you again. But I think eating chips and being like, let's go, she's definitely never going to talk to you again.
Dime to provide a world-class entertainment experience.
I don't know what I'll do without
All right, we're gonna dance.
I don't know what I'll
You know what? Maybe we should go. Should we go? Let's go.
A little bit. There were a few moments where it got a bit awkward, but I think I smoothed over those edges.
Nah, dude, the whole thing was awkward because of you.
So I really want to impress Leela and take her on an upscale dinner cruise. But that can cost as much as $200 per person.
This is the dinner cruise?
Yes, it's the Staten Island ferry.
The great thing about this ferry is you get the same experience as the dinner cruise. You
I
get
don't
a
think so.
tour of the New York Harbor for free.
This is a rosé, okay? I made it myself.
I'm surprised. I think the only reason she hasn't left the date yet is because there's cameras there. Otherwise, she'd be like, this dude is a psycho. He's probably going to try to kill me. I'm leaving. There's no shot without the cameras she would have stayed.
I really am all set. Thank you.
See?
When I
Because
go
she
on a
thinks
date,
it's freaking
I like to bring some of
poisoned
my
or
own
whatever.
free samples.
You know what? We'll share that plate, okay? And I have.
There's two.
Okay.
You did bring two.
And if she wants to nibble, well, she's got a whole variety of choices.
No, I don't want that. Why would you think this is a good date idea? This is too weird for me. So get up and let's go outside. And why don't we look at a view or something?
I'm surprised he has his hand around her, dude. She was like, straight up, this is weird as fuck. I never want to see you again.
Look at this beautiful view. I think Layla really dug me, but
Oh,
she thought
yeah,
I
dude.
was a little weird.
The date was definitely weird. I didn't have dinner. I probably won't go out with him again, but at least it's a great adventure to tell my friends.
Bro, how do you say, I think she really dug me, but thought I was a little weird? Okay, I thought she really thought you were weird and didn't dig you at all. All right, guys, this is the Cheapskates Love Edition or whatever. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Would you go on a date with that guy? Would you cheapskate out on that date? I don't know. What else should we watch? Leave in the comments. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.
Dude, you gotta watch this video.